story jump in, a little bottom bud. Any
Your
thoughts on
stoner girlfriend,
Weedmaps
good to see you.
Burner Social Club app beta launch?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Say that again? A
I
social
heard
app
some shit.
beta launch for cookies?
Burner's, working with Weedmaps for, like, a social club app, and, I don't know, man. If Burner's weed was better, I'd have more faith, but god damn it. We've gone everywhere and tried his weed, and it is not good. So and I'm a big
Yeah.
fan of Burner. I've got fucking, like, half his albums on my playlist.
I'm a
I
huge
like his
fan.
entrepreneur, like
Appreciate the hustle. Yep, yep,
yeah,
yep.
man.
Problem is the weeds meh.
Weed's
Uh,
fucking mids, so it's really hard for me to, like
but again, I put out a video when we went to Vegas and we checked out the cookies there. Again,
amazing
the
dispensary,
experience,
bro.
yeah, the
Yeah.
experience was second to none. DJs were incredible. You walked in, it was just DJ playing. You know, everything was clean. It was crisp. It was in your face. It was burner. It was cookies. I loved it,
Yeah, it was an awesome
but the
experience.
weed was fucking just meh. I was
Yeah,
like,
at best.
yeah. So Berner Weedmaps and Berner launching cannabis-friendly social media site. Let's check this out. Again, I'm very
So I thought he
pessimistic
already
about
had
this.
one that they put out, that he's had out for a while. So did they just put the kibosh on that one, and now they have a new app? Because there
Yeah, it
was an
says
app he's promoting
re-announced.
for.
So if you
Okay, yeah.
check, Berner and Weedmaps recently re-announced the upcoming social media platform on Twitter. First announced in a 2014 press release,
Mhm.
Weedmaps and Berner said that Meta-owned social media apps Facebook and Instagram have deleted cannabis-related accounts for policy violations. The network was supposed to launch in 15, but that timeline was obviously delayed. Both social networks view cannabis as a drug, the press release said, and marijuana businesses have lost valuable accounts and followers because of this crackdown. So, um, I do
I
kind of
love it,
just,
man, to make a new
yep,
app, like, that's awesome. Again, I'm cynical and
it's not going to make it,
I'm a
unfortunately.
realist. Well, again, how many are you on a fucking beer app
Nope,
for social media? Are you on a workout app for social media?
nope,
Are you on a video game app for social media?
nope. Well,
No, you're on a
Twitch, I
general
guess,
social media app. Well, but there's other shit on that.
but
People
here
aren't
I am.
people
I'm
don't
here
go
for
to
Top Buzz
niche
Live.
well, niche specific apps, like, that's the thing, like, a lot of investors have looked at, like, angel investors, like, "Oh, well, this will be specifically for this hyper-focused niche of people who are just real estate investors or house flippers." No. Where the masses are is where the platforms work.
Hmm.
That's what it boils down to, where the masses are. In this case, we feel the masses are in the weed spot, you know what I'm saying? For sure, but it's
Yes
just not
and
the case, like,
yes
we're
and
not gonna
no.
have millions and like, 200,000,000 fucking people on this app.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing: is that it's like, uh, these specific apps aren't bad. Have you ever heard of Team Snap?
Like Snapchat?
I don't know. I don't do Snapchat, but there's this thing called Team Snap. And essentially, it's like if you join a hockey team, if you join a soccer team or a baseball team, your entire team can join up to this app. And you can talk amongst your teammates. You can send pictures. It's like a messaging app. You can schedule things.
It's like
You can
Google
put all the.
Teams, or I mean, Microsoft Teams,
I think it's almost exactly the same, but yes, it's
but
just
just for sports teams,
sports.
so it's a niche.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
that's
so
cool,
again, it
man.
could be very successful. It could be very successful, but again, you're putting yourself into your a market, right? Into a niche where it's like you're excluding a large number of people. But if there is a market there and you're going to hone in on it, I do see that that's something plausible. But the problem that I see is that the cannabis industry doesn't need this. We don't want to further hide from the mainstream.
Yeah.
We don't want some place to go in a corner and message other stoners. No, we want to be seen amongst real people. We
Well,
want
you
to
know
be
what'd be
treated
cool?
like everyone else. We don't want someone to just throw $1 million bazillion at something and say, "Here, stoners, here, come look at
Here's
these
a new app.
psychedelic flags," or "Here, come check out all these weed memes or something." No, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I just want to see my shit included with everything else.
You know what
That's
I would
all.
love is if, instead of for-profit Burner and Weedmaps would take that money and lobby against some shit, or maybe fight for us in the community and say, "We're gonna get some attorneys together, and we're gonna do a class action lawsuit against us being something like that, but instead it's like,
Something.
"We're gonna create a for-profit business, and we're gonna take all you stoners, and you come here, and then we'll get ads on our shit that can't get
Yeah.
approved there. Money,
Money.
money."
Yeah,
That's all
seen
that
this
is.
before. Seen
This
this
is just a
before.
cash grab.
Looks like weed tube. That sounds like the
Looks
weed
like
tube,
WeedTube. You
and that's
remember
a
that cash
whole
grab?
yeah, that's a whole other conversation we'll cover on Top Buds
We
sometime.
should cover that one on Top Buzz.
But
We've got
that
some
yeah,
inside
whatever
scoop.
happened to that? People
What
don't
happened to
know.
WeedTube? You should put your video at WeedTube so no one sees it.
Yeah, they hide bodies over there, bro.
Yeah, no
So
shit.
it's like, anyways,
You looking for
it's
WMDs?
yeah, go check out the weed, dude. But the thing
You
is
looking to
that
where the virus started?
the connection is there. Like, I do understand that people are like, well, if you want to compete, you've got to compete. You've got to have something. But again, I just don't think that the weed industry, we need to be further isolated
Pushed
from everybody
yeah, I wanna
else.
get pushed
I want to
into the
be
regular shit.
in. I want to be in. So again, yes, you're right. Let's use some of this money for lobbying the government. Let's use some of this money to try to get some kind of advocacy group together so that we can push to get, something like legalized on a federal level. Like, that's where money needs to go. That's what shit needs to be functioning. If we were paying these politicians like everyone else is paying these politicians, that's when we would start to get the influence, right?
Yeah, it
Am I
sucks.
right or am I wrong?
I don't wanna be another turd in the fucking bowl, but damn it, how else are we gonna move forward?
You
They're doing it
gotta.
against us.
If
They
it don't make
literally
dollars, it don't make sense.
well, in Michigan, we got these pieces of shit in the MCMA actively doing that against us, so why don't we have
Well,
somebody doing it
in
for
Canada,
us,
I've
you
got
know?
the biggest names in the game working against the micro influencer, the micro cultivator, the micro grower. They don't want people at home growing their own weed. They want people constantly going to a dispensary and buying their boof. And it's like
Yeah,
they're using their money to lobby the government. I'm not winning because I have no fucking money. And it's
yeah,
like, what we need is someone like Berner and more names to pool
weed
together
maps.
so that we could start to make it influence.
No, it said they just wanna get theirs too. They literally are gonna join the ranks of the Zuckerbergs. I mean, not that high, but that's the goal, is to do
Right,
the same thing. And
right.
maybe their
Right.
intention is more pure than what I'm saying, but the execution is literally just making another platform. So I gotta have another
Another
fucking app on my
platform.
phone, post to 5 places, it's gonna take 2,
Not
3 years to
interested.
get a following.
Not
Fucking
interested.
eventually, they might sell it because that's what usually these brands do is they build something just to sell it for an exit plan. I don't like any of it. It's frustrating, man. It's like another fucking situation where a dude I respect is doing shit I don't respect, and it's taken more like B was like, "Maybe I'll try to get Burner on the show." I'm sure at some point he's gonna hear all the shit I talk. It's for a reason, like, 'cause I have so much fucking respect for the dude, and then he does shit like this, where I'm like, "What? How's this helping the
Entrepreneur.
community?"
It's not even. You know what? Again, I'll admire a hustle,
And
and I can
entrepreneurship and shit, yeah,
I can separate that from who knows what his intentions are, right? So it's like,
exactly.
sure. Let's let him explore the market. Let's let him spend some money, see if it's going to work in a particular direction. But I just think that there's a better way to utilize resources other than a social media website.
Yeah, yeah.
So a weed website, like a weed web. Come
Just
on.
for weed. We already have a
Ah,
lot of this shit, you know?
we already have it. But
And no
again,
one's
it's
there, like fucking 50 to 100 people, like,
mhm,
this is the problem, because guess what? You can't advertise that weed thing on the fucking non-weed platform. How you gonna get
right,
people there? Maybe you get some
right.
articles, but the only reason I know about this is YSG,
Hmm.
because she just dropped it in the chat over here on Twitch.
Yeah, show
So
TV.
otherwise, like, I had no idea.
Nope. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm just like, meh, let it happen. But yeah, I just don't see any real gains from this, to be totally honest.